Hey, what's up, guys? You're here with Goran from Pickdawgz, and thank you for joining me here for your free picks for the MLS Playoffs on Sunday, November 3rd. Well, guys, we had three games on the schedule on Saturday, and as I'm recording this video, only one of those has kicked off, and that is the one between NYC and Cincinnati. While the other two games are kicking off in a couple of hours or so, and you still have time to check those free picks out and put them on your bets and maybe win some money with those as well. Now, like I said, for Sunday, we have three games on the schedule. We have Red Bulls against Columbus, we have Houston against Seattle, and we have Vancouver hosting LAFC in the last game of the day. Should be an entertaining day in the MLS, guys, but apart from that, you know the drill. We have all the other picks from the European top five football leagues also up on the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel, so check them all out. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit that like button, of course. For my premium picks, click the link in the description of this video. That will get you up to my page on the pickdawgz.com website where you can sign up, where you can get a daily pass, 3-day pass, or even a 7-day pass if that's something you want to do. Now, let's get this show on the road, guys. We are not going to waste too much time here. Red Bulls and Columbus, like I said, is the first game. Uh, Columbus had a horrible, horrible match against New York Red Bulls just a few days ago in that round one of the playoffs, the first leg of the playoffs, that is. They lost 1-0 at home and they were absolutely horrible. They looked like the worst amateurs I've seen in a long, long time. And honestly, they would need something magnificent to bounce back. The good news for Columbus, I suppose, is that they don't have a choice but to go for the win. If you play for a draw and hope you're gonna advance, hope that you're gonna win the game in a penalty shootout, that's a very dumb move. Which makes me think that Columbus will go all out in this game. So, with all due respect to New York Red Bulls, yes, they got to win. They have been in a bit of a sloppy form lately. They have been very inconsistent, and that time when I watched them live against the TFC about a month and a half ago or so. Honestly, I was not impressed. So for this game, guys, I'm gonna take Columbus to win either half at minus 143, whether they are ahead at halftime, and that even if they lose in the second half, we still got a winning pick because I simply think that they have to go for the win in this game. For the second matchup, guys, we have Houston and Seattle facing off, and Seattle got a win after a penalty shootout in that first leg against Houston at home. Now they are playing on the road, and it's going to be a tough game for both teams, I would say. I think it's going to be a slow start. Seattle hasn't lost any of their last 8 games. Houston hasn't lost any of their last 5 home games. Honestly, I think this one could go either way. I wouldn't be surprised to see Houston snagging a whole win in this one and then take everything to that game three of this round of playoffs. But like I said, I think it's going to be a slow start to this match. I think that Seattle will mostly be focused on the defense in the first half as they don't have to attack as much as Houston does. So I'm going to go with the first half draw at plus 107. And the last pick of this video, guys, and the pick that I'm most interested in is Vancouver versus LAFC. Vancouver, of course, the Canadian team who won only one of their last 6 games, lost the other five. They won that wild card match against Portland 5-0, but they ended up losing to LAFC in the first leg of this matchup. Now, on top of that, it's been a long time since they've beaten LAFC at home. The last time they did that was back in 2022 in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. No, actually, it was MLS. But now they have to face LAFC, who is on a 6 game, maybe that 7 game winning streak. They've scored at least 2 goals in 6 of those 7 games. However, defensively, they are far from a solid team. So we have to keep that in mind, guys, when we are making decision about a game like this. Vancouver has to go for the win. If they lose this one, they're out of playoffs. Are they good enough to go against this LAFC team in such a good form? I think they are. I think they have a great players. I think that when uh, when Ryan Gold is playing in his position, when he's playing in such a good form as he is right now, he scored 14 goals for Vancouver. Brian White is doing pretty good job this season as well with 16 scored goals. Overall, I think that for once they have the depth. They have a bit of quality on the bench. They will have to be at the top of their game, of course, offensively and defensively. And with that in mind, I think this one could get a little bit rough from Vancouver's side. I think that they will have to resort at some point, especially later in the game, if the result is not going their way, they will have to resort to some fouls. And with that in mind, guys, I decided to take Vancouver over 2.5 cards in this game at plus 132. Um, I think that we are all well aware that the refs will be favoring LAFC ever so slightly, and those are those 50% balls that will cost Vancouver a lot in this game unless they step up. And I, for one, hope they do, but I still like this over 2.5 cards for Vancouver at plus 132 bet, and I'll be going with a full unit on this one. That's it, everyone. Thank you for joining me here. These were free picks for the MLS playoffs on Sunday. Hope you have a great day, everyone. Good luck with all of your bets. And of course, stay tuned for more free picks coming up soon.